America, and hello world. Good morning, Pilipinas. Welcome to our The Teacher Voice. This is an hour show that aims to give teachers the opportunity to talk on air about their thrilling adventures, wisdom to inspire, give hope to our listeners and viewers. This show airs by the Philippine Las Vegas radio station, located in the heart of Las Vegas, every Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And in the Philippines, it's Sunday, 9 in the morning. I am Teacher Judy, your host, and my co-hosts for tonight are Teacher Pasita Ross from New York.
Hello.
And our dear Tita Josie Harrison from Las Vegas. Before tayo mag-proceed sa program natin, I would like to let my co-hosts to give their or magkaroon sila ng babatiin. So, Tita, baka may mga babatiin tayo?
Okay, sa mga nakikinig sa amin ngayon, maraming salamat po sa pagsubaybay ninyo sa aming programa, Teacher Choice. At sana nahahandugan namin kayo ng aliw every Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you, Tita.
Hello! Sa aming mga fans, if there are,
we do.
ng Teacher Voice, kumusta kayong lahat? We're very happy to have you again, and we are very pleased with our teacher guest for tonight. You will learn about her, and you will be very inspired by her life story.
Yes.
Kumusta dyan sa aking mga kamag-anak sa Masbate, especially in Aroroy, and in Mandaon, sa hometown ng aking asawa. Kumusta kayo?
Oh, wow! Nice. Sige. Si Tita Jude na naman. Si Teacher Jude would like to say hi, hello to the Bacolod noon. Ang mga taga Bacolod, si Tita Jude is from Bacolod. I am very proud to tell this to the whole world. Bisayang Bisaya ito si Teacher Judy. So hello there sa family ko at sa mga co-teachers ko noon back home. Thank you very much for always there to listen and watch our show. And tonight we're going to introduce to you our very special guest. And I think Tita Pasit is going to do it for us.
Yeah. My pleasure. Our very special guest for tonight is, of course, a teacher, and a very good teacher at that. Let me read to you a few things about her to introduce her. She has a total of 39 years of substantial classroom teaching experience in the Philippines and in the U.S. She is from Cabadbaran, Agusan del Norte in the Philippines. She graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics from Mindanao State University as a government scholar. She completed three master's degrees. First, a Master of Arts in Educational Management in Northern Mindanao Colleges, a Master of Arts in Mathematics in Father Saturnino Urios University, or FSUU, as a Fund for Assistance to Private Education Scholar, or the FAPE. She also has a Master of Science in Mathematics in Ateneo de Manila University. Then she has her PhD in Educational Management from the Father Saturnino Urios University as well. Josie, please continue.
Yes, and she worked as the following. She's the head of math department in Northern Mindanao Colleges, head of mathematics division in FSUU, Dean of College of Computer Science in FSUU, high school math teacher of the Department of Education in New York City, chairman of the Association of Filipino Teachers in Eastern America. She got the following awards: Light of the World Teaching Service Award, Filipino International Teaching Service Award, Tanglao Award for Leadership, Sinagtala Award for Leadership, and last but not least, Lifetime Teaching Service Award, Judy.
She is currently a retired teacher from one of the schools of New York Department of Education. She was deeply motivated to achieve her mission to the best of her ability to produce excellent quality students and graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest for tonight is Dr. Eufemia Patron from the Philippines, and we love to call her Fem.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello. Good morning. Good evening.
I know.
Morning in New York. Morning in the Philippines. And
That's
hi mga
true.
Filipino. Hi mga teachers. We are all teachers. Nobody is not a teacher because somehow as a mother, you are first
You're a teacher.
Ever.
Correct.
Sure. That is
Correct.
Yes.
So, good evening and good morning to all teachers. Okay. Fem, we are very eager and we're very excited
am.
to hear your journey as a teacher before and after you're being a teacher. So I know that currently you're just enjoying your life as a retired teacher. And I know I see your Facebook that you're just enjoying going there. Wow, it's so nice, especially with surrounded with those flowers.
the beauty of nature.
I know. Yes. Okay. So I think Tita Paset has a question for you.
Okay.
Okay, Fem. Yeah, 39 years. That's not bad. That's a long time. And I'm sure you have had a lot of different things. Your experiences have been, I'm sure, many good and a few bad things. However, let's focus on the good things. What are your favorite parts of your teaching experience, both in the Philippines and here?
Wow,
Just
that's
the
so
nice,
cool.
the nice ones, the favorite parts.
Well, there are many things that has happened. 39 years is 39.
Right?
Because it was a journey. It was a lifetime journey.
Mm-mm.
And there was no like particular moment or day, but the whole journey itself was really like because of course as a teacher we have our own goals. My goal is not primarily to teach or for my students to learn because I'm teaching mathematics. I know almost everyone, maybe 80% hates math.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my goal really is for my students to enjoy in my classroom and to love mathematics. Because if they enjoy and they love, they would like to come.
But Tita Josie, did you enjoy your mathematics? We will try to
No.
ask her how she let the students enjoy it.
No, I did not enjoy it from the beginning to the end.
Okay. So Fen, you have to tell us what did you do to let the students enjoy mathematics?
That's true. Yeah.
I remember there is one thing that one student really, the comment which I will never ever forget.
Mm-hmm.
Usually teachers say, students will say, oh, you're good, math is easy when you are there. Or math is, that student says, I will never ever forget. Miss Patron, you are a passionate teacher. Then I said,
Oh.
what makes me? Because I only know passionate lover, passionate whatever. Passionate teacher. Then she said, and I will never forget, she said, because you teach math with meaning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you
Exactly.
teach math with meaning, if you make it relevant to a person's life, then they will be interested.
Yes.
Yeah, because if you just talk about numbers and no application,
Yeah.
then it is not interesting.
Right.
Because they thought that math is a problem. No, math does not give us problem. Math solves our problem.
Correct.
Rinig mo yan, Tita Josie?
Yes. Yes. I do.
Now, that's why Tita Josie is very good in counting money. because it
that's very
solves.
good, right?
Goodness, of all things that you're going to count.
Oh, that's so cool. All right, Tita Josie, you have a question to your fam. This is beautiful.
Give us an example of that passionate way of you are, teaching your students and get their interest in what you're talking about.
Okay. For example, I would ask my students, what do they think about numbers? Why is mathematics important to their life? I asked that question on the first day of school from the Philippines and here in the US.
The US.
Yeah. Because according to Galileo Galilei, mathematics is the language in which God has written the universe. I don't know if you believe in that, but yes, it is. It is. So I said, like when you go to a certain place, which one do you need? Any place. You could be at in the mountain or at the in the sea, wherever you are. Which one would you use?
You need math. You need
Your language or mathematics?
Mhm.
Because what is math anyway? Math is a universal language. I'm going to explain that later on. And math is life. It is decision making. It's not just purely numbers or counting. Just imagine if you don't know how to count. Wow. Everyone knows how to count. Even if you can't speak English, you can't speak the other languages, you should be able to count. And it is only in math where 1 + 1 is 2 wherever you are. That's why it's universal.
Okay. Wow.
So okay.
Yeah, that's true, Fem. I also am a math teacher, elementary math, and I agree with you wholeheartedly. Let these students understand why they must learn maths. Yeah, the applications. Why? When you're buying a rug or a carpet, you need to know area, and that's length times width. Otherwise, you would buy a very small size rug or useless rug because it's too big. So it's the meaning and the applications and the why. And I must say, doing that like you do, Fem, but in the lower level, of course, have them understand why they need it, and they will love it. I agree with you.
Yes.
Because let me have just a little bit. Like for example, almost everyone knows that any number times 0 is 0, but only very few knew or knows why. Like 2 times 0 is 0, 5 times 0 is 0. Are 2 and 5 the same? Why is 1,000,000 times 0 equals 0? Usually, we call that in mathematics as people are just parroting out words without really understanding why is 2 times 0 equals 0.
0.
That's very important.
And 1,000,000 is times 0 is 0.
So it is not just the how. Usually, people knows the what. It's
The what? The how, yeah.
The how, it's easy. You can, because you have the mathematical solution, but the why,
The why.
that
Exactly.
is the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very, very right.
Correct. But I have a question. What are some reasons that why some students have difficulty to analyze some questions in mathematics, like algebra? I think Tita Josie and I were victims of this too. Because I just want to be frank with this mathematic teachers, okay? Ako nahirapan ako. Bakit? Sabi ko, analytical problem. I am good in analytics, Tita, when it comes to analyzing, especially money, Tita. I know Tita Josie likes also counting money, right? But what are some of the reasons that why some students have a hard time to understand problems, right? Like some example, algebra, just a simple algebra, x times x, y, z. I don't know those y, z.
Okay, I will mention 3 most important reasons
Okay.
from my experience.
Uh-huh.
First of all, almost everyone has the math anxiety. Before they see the formula or whatever, they're scared that, oh, I don't know that.
It's in the head, yeah.
Math, they don't want to go to
Oh,
their class because
yeah.
people said it is difficult, even if we have not started it. That's why it is the role of the teacher to make them love and enjoy math. Second is, it because when you are going to have like problem solving, students encounter two problems: the language problem,
Okay.
the English problem. That's why I said they have a different way of. I mean, if your analysis, if your interpretation is wrong, of course you will
Wrong.
give
Oh, right.
and a wrong answer. Third is there is what we call mathematical language.
Mhm.
Math is a language itself. Like one less than two times a number. Like, what is that?
Correct.
Yes. So first, math anxiety. Second, there are two languages. Like when I was in the Philippines, I have to translate this English problem to Bisaya for them to understand.
I know.
So
That
math
must
itself
be the reason.
is a problem too.
Yeah, Tita Josie, that must be the reason that we are very poor in mathematics because
No,
our
I'm really-
teacher maybe.
I'm
our
really
teacher-
born not knowing that.
No, Josie, don't say that, Josie.
It
No.
is pretty thin that I don't like it.
But
Yeah,
Fems and Tita Pasit, the irony that Tita Josie worked in the bank. That is the problem.
But that's
Why?
counting. It's money. She's not doing algebra. She's counting the money. So
The same. So we are just the same. We don't care about your algebra. We just care about counting.
She likes counting because she likes the counting of money.
Yeah.
If you like it, wow,
yeah.
that's joy.
So you know what? It's also in the way that you teach. You know, if you teach it without life, the teacher is boring. I'm sorry to say that. If you're bored ka din, the children will not like it at all.
And they
Wala
won't
na.
learn.
Tapos ng kwento dyan. Bored sila. So wala na. That's it.
Eh, galit
Correct.
ng teacher, siyempre. So,
At gutom pa ang teacher. Ano na lang. Oh, but anyway, just to affirm, okay, that students who told you that you are very passionate in teaching, that is true. I can sense and I see it right now how passionate even when you talk.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Agree.
That's true, right? Okay, some more question. Tita Josie, we have to grill the mathematician right now. My tita, at the age of 70 something, you are going to be the top mathematician.
After this interview.
Right, after this interview. Tita Josie, wag na don't laugh na. Ano mo na, i-grill mo na, baka mag-okay na tayo sa mathematics.
You know, Dr. Patron, when I work at the bank, I was really scared at first because I really failed algebra. I really failed.
Really?
Oh yeah, I did. And but in my mind, I said, bank is in and out balance. In and out balance, and so simple. So I open with the money, I receive deposit, I withdraw the withdrawals, and I have my audit. And I really studied the calculator. I really took it home, and I have the instruction of how to get interest and this and that and percentage of a certain number. And I did some self-studying on myself because I know I'm not good. And I created my way of adding or subtracting real fast. Let me just share that with you, Ms.
Good,
Patton. I'm so
right.
proud of it. So if you say there's 91 plus or 90 minus 47, okay? So I will say 90 minus 40 is 50. 50 minus 7. That's how I did. And amazing. I said, yeah, I was so fast in that.
Wow.
I developed that, you know, and then, like I said, I studied my calculator and I learned how it functioned, and it helped me a lot. So I guess improvise. If you are bobo, do
You
something.
see? Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. Yeah.
That's
so
good.
Very good.
yeah. So my question to you, Patron, is this. Right now, we have a lot of teachers in Las Vegas, and some have been here, and some of them have been teaching already. Some are very new, and apparently there's some questions and difficulties and whatnot. What could you advise to them on your first days here in America, where you determine that I will stick to this, this is my goal, I will teach, and I will just overcome whatever obstacle is right in front of you? Is that maybe what you would like to tell them?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Because before coming here, everyone must have her own goal. You must have your own reason. Why are you coming? For the money, for the experience, for learning? Because before I thought that when I come here, I will learn math. But no, because I was teaching
Back home.
college in the Philippines, and then the
Correct.
graduate school. Here I was teaching first year algebra. I like, oh my
You are not
god.
challenged. Okay.
Yeah. But the most challenging part is not what to teach. Maybe how to teach, because we have different culture and these students have different background. Our students in New York, New York is a melting pot. People from Afghanistan, from China, from everywhere.
Where?
And they have their own background of how they were taught mathematics in their country. Somehow there is a difference. First language. But so I have also another reason why I came here. I want to see the world. So although my teaching experience was not really that very fruitful as what I was expecting, I did not learn so much from the content. But I have my fallback. I want to see the world. So that's another point. But then the most challenging part, maybe you would ask this later, what are the challenges? Number one is classroom management. Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
My God, classroom management, how do you manage? Because these people come from different background. Where are you? Because in the US, students are very much protected. Not even the parents can spank. You cannot even look at them because
A certain way.
no verbal abuse, no physical abuse,
Right.
no emotional abuse.
Nothing.
Everything is abuse. So where are you going to place yourself? That is classroom, and you have to manage your classroom. Otherwise, it is going to be a chaos. So classroom management. So for all the teachers out there, those who are teaching, make sure that you are the master in your classroom with a kind heart.
Yeah.
Like in the Miss Universe, beauty with a heart, something like that. Yeah, you can be firm,
Yeah, of course. Firmness. Yeah.
but you could be considerate.
Right. And be consistent all the time.
Yes, consistent. Rule is
You
rule.
said something, you're going to do this, you have to stand, make sure that you do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Not a threat.
That's true.
Yeah.
So very good.
So, Pam, when you were still teaching, wait, what grade levels did you teach? First year?
Oh my God. Yeah. When I came here, I was made. No. When I came here, okay, I'd like to make a little story.
Okay, go ahead.
In here, I was because of my medical results, I came here September 27. I remember that. And classes started September 5.
5, 6, yeah. Mhm.
Yes. After that. So they have replaced me in the school where I should be. I should be in Bronx. So when I came here, I went to
Court
birth education in Court Street.
Brooklyn.
Yeah. And I was praying because I don't want to be in Bronx because you know when you are from the Philippines, you heard about Bronx like
Yeah, that's true.
I was scared. And then I went to the Board of Ed, and it's good that it's Region 4, it's Queens. And then, of course, schools has started already. So then he said, you are going to apply. Then he said, apply where? On my first day, where will I go? We don't see names of schools like PS. I don't even know the IS and the PS. What is that? Because there are no names in school.
Yeah.
So they said that I was praying. Then later on, there were so many teachers who were not assigned yet. And then I was called. Oh, you will be teaching in the middle school. You know, I said, you'll be, because I signed for 39,000 for in the Philippines. So for us from the Philippines, that is big already.
That's big.
Then a year, that is about less than 4,000. But well, I was thinking, because you know we always multiply it by our. Then I said, I really said this, if you are going to pay me that much, you will be shortchanged because I can do more. You can, I can teach calculus. I was telling myself, I cannot imagine teaching. I don't know how to teach kids who are still running.
Running around.
I didn't like it. They didn't like it because I was refusing to be assigned, and it was somewhere in Brooklyn, and then somebody said, "Oh, are there roads there?" I said, "Oh my God, there are no roads. That's cool." So they did not. So okay, you just wait. I prayed because I really believe in prayers, and then there was a teacher. Frank Sinatra School for the Arts. They need a calculus teacher. And then that lady, he said, oh, there's a small lady over there who can teach calculus and who can speak English. And then I was there, and then I was so happy. That's how I get my job.
Oh,
As
wow.
a calculus teacher first.
Grade was that?
Huh?
What grade was that? Grade 12?
Oh, 12.
Grade 12.
Okay. Oh, the calculus.
12. And I enjoyed, that is when that student said, oh, you're a passionate teacher.
Right.
Oh.
Very good.
But, I was exes. Oh my goodness. I was exes in 2004.
Uh-huh.
Because it was, I came to the school I was 1 month late. I started October.
Right.
That was not really my item. And they would like, that school is an SBO school. So they only would like to have the teachers who are like 10
Yes.
years with seniority. The following year, I was assigned to William Cullen Bryant High School. And I stayed there until I retired.
You retired.
Teaching
Okay. How many
first
years?
year, second year, 12 years. I only taught 13 years here.
Calculus?
Yeah, from first year to grade 12. So I started also. I taught grade 9.
9 to 12.
Okay. So what are those subjects that you were teaching?
Algebra. Then there was a time when they really need,
Algebra.
because maybe because of my accent. Until now, I'm not really that good. So
You are good.
Asian, something like that. So they only give me algebra, and I really.
Yeah, it's not
So-
challenging to you.
Somebody, they need a geometry teacher. So they said, oh, Miss Patron can do geometry. Then our AP, can she do it? I know from her face. That's it. Yeah. Then, but the other teacher said, yeah, she was giving us review. We have to take 3 exams to be
Yes.
Permanent.
Correct.
And then I took the 3 exams in 1 year. I passed it in 1 year. So I said, oh, she gave us the review. And then she could teach geometry because so I was giving geometry second year, and I had geometry until I retired. And I also had very good geometry. Yes, but sometimes they just look at you like, oh, look at my face. My goodness, I'm short. And then I
Yeah.
down.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't believe.
Oh,
I have a
in the
question, Jubilin.
Philippines,
I
what
just
is
have a quick question.
okay.
Dr. Patron, when you
I am femme.
apply-
Femme.
Wait,
She likes to be called only femme.
yeah, in the Philippines, when you are being recruited, should I say, I don't know how you entered.
Yeah, recruited.
You are recruited. Were you given a form to complete as to, of course, probably tell them exactly what you have, if you are a master degree holder or a bachelor only or whatever? Do they right away tell you right there and then that this is the position that are available to you, or
No,
that's not, that's
No.
all?
No, they don't tell you.
no.
They won't tell you. I see.
When you come to the US, that's when you find out what you will be doing. That's the only
Oh.
time. Yeah.
Imagine I even applied there. I applied because I was late. Like on your second day, you look for school. I don't know what school needs mathematics because they have started it like a month already.
Mm.
So,
Ah.
I
So,
oh,
Fem.
God, where?
Right.
That they
Fem.
need. And I heard that, oh, that is calculus. Good that I sold myself before.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's say they said, okay, we have an opening here as a calculus teacher or professor. So then do you get tested? Is there something you go through interview and or what is the procedure?
No. You are going to apply for. No, you cannot go because I was hired by the high school, NYCBOD. So I should stay in the public school.
Yeah.
And they are the ones who are going to send you to this school, not for you to choose. They are going to send you to that school, and they're going to give you the subjects that you're going to teach. As I've said, looking at me on the second school, on the first, it's because they need a calculus teacher. On the second school, I started from,
Algebra.
I from
Yes.
the
And
ranks, something
geometry.
like that. Algebra.
Right, when they tell you you're going to be an algebra teacher, what I'm saying is, do you have to go through a test or something? They want to see if you can really solve a problem, or do you just go, okay, I'll be a teacher there. Okay, I'll report there tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? How is the transition?
Okay, I would like to go back to the first school. So I was there. They said, where is the school? Because I was sent to Frank Sinatra. I don't know where it is. He said, oh, Region 4 in somewhere in
Queens.
Queens. He said, over the bridge.
Yeah.
You go to LaGuardia.
Right.
There is oh, and where is LaGuardia? I don't even know. It's my second day.
Yes.
I went there. And then it's like, where is LaGuardia? There is no name, Frank Sinatra, because it's a part of LaGuardia. It's just on the 4th floor. So I was praying, Lord, and then somebody, like a black student maybe, said, do you have a problem? I'm looking for this school. So, oh, I don't hear about that. But do you have the telephone number? Yes. Then he called. So, oh, it's on the upper, because the number is there, but I don't know. It's a big building. And then, oh, you go through that door, and then when I go there on the elevator, and there's a man, like Jewish. He said, good morning, Miss Patron. Then I said, so welcome. How do you know? So, well, you look like Asian. You look like a Filipino, and they're sending a Filipino teacher. You're teaching calculus. You're going to start today. Of course, then I said, can I start tomorrow? I really have to be brave. Can I start tomorrow? Because I want to know what was because it was already like October 4. What was the lesson yesterday?
Right.
Yeah, I cannot just. And then he introduced me to these students, and then I was saying something, and then the student said, where did you come from? Because I was saying 24, because of the 20.
24.
Where did you come from? Why? Because of your accent. Because it's 24. Oh my God. So that was it. So I was there because I was to teach calculus. So it was already like, here in the second school, they really put me first. I mean, in algebra, there was a need for geometry, so they were looking for, and they thought that I could not make it. So when they gave me that geometry, I was a geometry teacher forever. And
Yeah. But this time, if you are recruited there in the Philippines, they know already what school they will go.
No.
no,
You know,
Yes.
You are recruited
They
by
were
the
interviewed already.
department.
They were interviewed already when they come here, like J1 visa student. I mean, teachers, H1 visa. They are being interviewed by the school itself, by
no,
the
it's by the
principal.
No,
district. The
by the
district.
recruiter.
It's the district. So you will not know which school in the district you will be sent to. Not the
Maybe before, but now
Oh,
in the process right now, it's they know already because
I
even
don't
the
think so.
principal.
I don't
The
know.
principal,
The
what I
district.
know, yeah, like my niece is from the Philippines. When she came here 5 years ago, she already knew. They knew already.
the specific school.
Correct. Yeah.
Of a specific school, I know I will be teaching in Bronx, but I don't know what school.
Which school? Okay. Now,
Mm.
Fem, I just want to know the fact that somebody helped you to get to where you were going to, the Frank Sinatra High School. You know what? Do you believe in angels? That
Of course.
angel, yeah.
Yeah.
Andun siya, pinadala siya ng Diyos para
Correct. Oo.
guide. Kasi nga, second day mo pa lang sa Amerika, you
Ay,
don't
oo.
know where to go. And
Yeah.
sent you an angel, and thank God for that angel that you had.
Kasi at the time I was so hungry because it was already like 1 o'clock. I have not eaten my lunch because I don't even know where to buy my lunch because somewhere that
Okay.
there, parang walang mga restaurant. So kung gutom talaga ako din may yung mga India na iba nagtitinda, sabi ko
Yung food
doon
truck.
ako kumain para akong maiyak, sabi ko bakit dito ako kakain sa nakatayo.
Yeah. Yes.
It's
Yes.
New York
Pero,
style.
right. Pero, Fem, for your 39 years as a teacher, what what was the very, very challenging or the worst experience you could ever imagine or you can still remember?
Worst experience. Okay. You know what? Because I am a very positive person
Okay.
and because I know that things happen for a reason, I don't really see there is a worst experience.
Okay.
The experience was when our school was about to close. About to close.
What school is that? The Franklin or?
No, it is William Cullen Bryant High School.
yeah.
Yeah, about to close. It was decided that like April that it will be closed. So it was closed and then we just wait until good that we have to finish the school year because some schools were closed in January and teachers do not have, that's why they become ATRs. Reserve teachers. There are lots of that. And then they were sent to another school, but there were no places for them. That's why they remained ATR, attendance, absentee teacher reserve, something like that.
Absent teacher reserve.
But they are not teaching, but they are receiving their salary.
Right. Mhm.
Yeah, that's it. Then you don't have, but the fact that, you're an ATR, some people would like feel ashamed, whatever. But no, it's not their fault.
No,
Like
no.
our school is closing. What can I do? But anyway, then the teacher said, "Oh, Miss Patron, you are still new in New York City. So once we go out and apply, maybe you could hardly be taken because there are many ATRs." In my mind, in my heart, that night I said, Lord, before I came here, I said, once I go to New York, you are my employer, not anybody. Nobody can take my job but you. I believe in that until now. That
Yes.
God has really a purpose in your life. So, our school is big. There are 36 teachers, math teachers, 36 math teachers. Imagine.
Only the math teachers.
Wow.
It's a big
Out of the 36, only 25 applied back because we could apply. But of the 25, only 9 were taken in. So we have to, only 9. So I said, so this person was already like one by one. And then when I came to school, said, Miss Patron, you know what? You have to apply for this school, this school, this school. And then I said, I told you that God is my employer. I received an email last night that the school is going to keep me. All of them, like, even our AP in math, who did not recommend me, was like, why was I given? I told you that my employer is God. They, to them, I feel like she must be crazy. But it's true. I got that. But you know the ordeal of waiting, the waiting period.
Mm.
So I was one of the 9 who were taken in. But when June comes, so everyone, the principal said, okay, bring all your things because you're not coming back, except us the 9, math. And of course, in other departments like English, there were also like teachers. But you know what? June, the end, I think end of June, classes has ended already. We heard the news that the Department of Education won over on the case.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So the 29 schools were not closed at all, and everyone went back.
Oh.
Okay, very good.
So that ordeal, because actually in my classroom, it just happened. No, it's not. It just happened because I always pray that my principal she likes me, so I don't have a problem with. You may have a problem with your kids, but if you are with the principal, there's no problem at all because the principal will be with you.
Support you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I remember, but principal would say like, "Good morning, class." The students did not like, "Good morning." Then the students did not like, I don't know, this kind of students here. They say, "Miss Patron is a good teacher. You should be." Then they said, "Oh, there, the principal likes her. We cannot."
I know.
There's the pep talk.
You know already the
Very
principal
good,
likes her, so
very
they're not
good.
going to complain because the principal likes her.
Fem, may tanong ako, Fem. Okay. You were here in the US for how many years now? Since 2003, ano?
Oh,
Right.
this is our 18th because 2003
Okay,
then
now,
21.
so, as a teacher here and as just an ordinary citizen, you know what? This is a new place, bago tayo, ibang-iba ito sa ating pinanggalingan.
Iba.
Not only the school challenges that you have, it's also the outside. So ano ang mga support system mo na ginamit mo in order for you to survive and to be happy and to just be comfortable in your place? Is there anything you can mention like the community or, other people, not just the school system?
Oh, okay. For the first, from 2003 to 2012, I have been the lady, my landlady was my co-teacher. So we worked together.
Okay, good.
She was Hispanic, and then I have also some friends in school, and then maybe my faith. But when I started to be with the AFPEA, then there comes my friends, the Filipino. Because before, ate, hindi ako hindi ako nag-attend ng mga
organization.
Oo, wala. Before AFPEA, wala talaga. Kasi parang aywan ko ba?
Yeah.
I just travel every when there are no classes, I travel a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Oo. So that was my way of, diba, dalawa yung ano ko. Second is, I want to see the world.
Correct.
I traveled since 2006.
Okay.
So meron akong mapupuntahan kung ano. And then, Facebook, and then, meron pa nga kaming, before the Facebook, we have our own social media where I created it when ako ang doon. So I was
Okay.
Okay. Tita Josie, you have more question?
Well, it's my question a while ago is I think we kind of I don't know if you heard the answer there. I was asking that if they assign you as a calculus teacher, do you just go ahead and go teach calculus?
Yes.
Do you still have to go through a series of testing, a series of interview? No. Okay.
Because, okay, this is it. For example, I think many teachers have most of the teachers that came here have their master's degree. Sa mga ano namin, sa mga kabats namin, may master's degree talaga. You can teach college in the Philippines. Ay, bakit di ka makaturo ng first year high school algebra? You can. All the Filipino teachers are well equipped with
Qualified.
with what to teach.
But content.
That is still the fact. That is still the fact right now, fam, that teachers will come here, credentials are master degree holder, doctors, and then teach elementary. Is that something? I don't know.
Yeah, I have a teacher before. She was, I was with her in my MA in mathematics. She was teaching in Don Mariano. Don Mariano in Cagayan. She came here. She was teaching middle school.
I know.
PhD. Nag-teach ng middle school.
Why is that like that? Did anybody have the guts to say why? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but for me,
I can answer that.
it's an insult.
I want to answer that. A lot of teachers back home, regardless of their qualifications, when they come here to America, they just accept whatever work they can do, they can have. So for them, this is a chance for them. It's like just a moment to have little sacrifice for a while. But if they stayed here, let's say 3 to 5 years, they really start looking for more. So I think it is just for a while, for a moment.
Yeah, para bang you put your right foot in the door.
For a while.
The second foot will follow soon. Ano naman,
I know it's a struggle. Not just only for the teachers. Even me, when I came here, I started to be a caregiver. Pero at the back of my mind, I will not stay here. It's not because of money, because I make money a lot as a caregiver. Mm-hmm. So, wala ka na bayad sa renta mo, mga ganun ba? Pero if you want as a teacher and you are passionate of your profession, you're gonna look for more.
Yeah, I understand
For us,
but where I'm coming from is, when you are being recruited, are you then set up with your mind that this is where we're going to be? There is no offer that there could be, or maybe I'll ask your fan, with your years here in the United States, have you heard of somebody that came here and teach college?
Okay. I know
That's
what
my
you mean.
concern.
Tita, ang ano kasi, when we came here, we are applying for a high school teacher position.
Okay.
Hindi pwede ka mag-college. At saka
Okay.
hanggang hindi ka magiging before mag-citizen, ano yung isa?
Immigrant?
H1 visa.
Immigrant?
Pag immigrant ka lang, kung hindi ka pa magiging immigrant, you cannot transfer. You cannot transfer because your employer is the Board of Education. Hindi ka nga pwede. Halimbawa ako, I was asked, could you teach like part-time in LaGuardia? Bawal, tita. Kasi dapat high school teacher lang ako. Bawal.
So therefore, kaya nga, kasi with all due respect, fam, like say you're coming to the United States, your full credential wise, you max it. So you are a master, you are a doctor, you are this, you're teaching college education in the Philippines. And when you come here, they just give you an elementary. For me, just hear me out. For me, I think it's an insult. For me. But now I'm understanding that when you apply, you are all set that you will apply for a high school teacher.
Highest.
Now that I understand. I guess I understand that.
I have a chance.
Yeah.
So, when I had my immigrant visa, pwede na ako
okay, I'm sorry. We only have 9 minutes left.
Oh, okay.
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 That's a good question, but
But no, yeah, you can in a very short answer, right?
Okay. So, when I become an immigrant, pwede akong magturo. Kaya lang, mas financially, mas maganda ang high school teacher. Malaki kasi ang high school. Diba, sa akin kasi magkano lang ang sweldo ng ano? When I started here, I started with $5,000 a month.
Oh,
I
5,000.
started with 5,000.
Yeah, kaya 60,000 a year.
Ako kasi 60 kasi, yung qualification ko nandito na, I was given 10B. Hindi ako nag-start sa 1A, 10B because of my experience. Oo. At saka, yung mga kasama ko na nagpunta doon sa Prince George, they receive 80 to 90,000 a year.
wow.
Yeah, because all the number of years where, bakit ka pa mag-teach sa college? Na problema kasi you should have, ang ayaw ko talaga sa college, wala silang sweldo kung bakasyon. Kami, meron. 12 months.
12 months a year.
Tapos, they have to do some research. I don't
Pero
know.
that's what Fem said, that before you come here, you have the contract from the Philippines.
Okay.
Or, I mean, from
Now that I
the
understand.
employer in here, that you have to teach this in spite of your credentials, whatever. But because of that, you are bounded of your contract that you have to work on that. And someday, somehow, when you reach you got your papers, maybe you can also work in the college, even just mga adjunct.
I get
Oo.
offered. I get
Right.
offers.
I see.
Yeah.
Like me, adjunct instructor sa college, right?
Kaya lang,
Adjunct ka. You can make money out of your adjunct.
yeah, maraming na din. Si
Oo. So, they are very nice. So, thank you very much, Fem. Hindi natin alam, one hour na pala. Ang ganda, no? Alright. Yeah, and we learned so much from you in regards to how to teach mathematics. And as a teacher, you need to have creativity. You need to have drama. How to let the students enjoy mathematics. And we are very pleased to invite you, and you also accepted our invitation.
thank you. It's an honor, really.
Thank you very much.
I would like to friend you on Facebook. Is that okay?
Yes. And I think before we leave, we are going to have a little inspirational message to our listeners and viewers. So I want to start from Tita Pasit, and then Tita Josie, and then Fems and me. Okay? So, Tita Pasit.
Yeah, we love to have positive thoughts, positive ideas,
Right.
just to be happy.
Mga positive energy natin.
Please. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I found this on Positive Thoughts page. It says, the only difference between a good day and a bad day is your attitude. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, kahit bad day yun, change your attitude and make it a good day. Nasa sa'yo
Correct.
natin yun. That's my
Very
quote
nice.
today.
Okay, me,
That's it? Yeah.
it says, the way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain. If you want to be happy, you have to overcome the obstacles that are in front of you and take it positively and fight and reach for your goal, which
Very
is
nice.
happiness.
Very good, very good.
Wow. Wow, nice. Sige, ikaw, Fem.
Ako. Okay. Can I have two, but I'll make it quick? Yeah. Because I love it. Sorry. Okay. First is success. Success for me is not found at the end of the road. It is found along the way. How you go there is your success. And I have to say this, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11.
Wow, so beautiful.
Very nice. Thank you.
Mine is this. We know that everybody is right now experiencing a lot of struggles in life.
Anxieties.
But there are three things in this verse in Romans 12:12. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. If we want to survive, we have to just have this. Let's just be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayers. Thank you very much. And I am very pleased that ang mga titas ko, si Fem, mga friend ko na Fem, nandito with us right now. And we had a beautiful interview with you, Fem. Thank you so much. And thank you also, Johan. But Fem, maybe you have a message, a short message, last message.
Just know your goal for all the teachers out there who wants to come and those who are already teaching here. Just have your goal, and don't forget, God is there. He is the master of all. Just trust in Him.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Watch for my friendship request.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.